A lifetime in repeat.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Total Drum No here today, bringing you another video. Today, I'm going to be recapitulating, big word, I know, the second episode of Escape the Night Season 3, which was released just yesterday, June 21st. I won't be doing a recap of episode 1 just because that episode is available to the public, so if you haven't seen it, I'll leave the link to it in the description down below for those of you guys who haven't seen it and if you want to go watch it. I'm also going to be using still shots instead of actual footage for this recap. It's not because I'm lazy. I'd really love to use the footage, I just can't use it without being copyrighted and the video would most likely be taken down. So I hope you guys understand, and I hope you guys aren't too mad at me. With that being said, let's get into it. The episode kicked off with a really deep voice announcer dude telling the viewers what the balls is going on, basically just recapping the first episode. We also got to see the intro for the first time in this episode, which was pretty cool, and the intro is different from the previous ones, but it still gets the job done. The intro finishes, and we jump right where we left off, with everyone tied up to the creepy carousel of death, kinda like in that one Saw movie. This wacko is telling them that she's gonna roll the dice, and whoever's numbers roll will get shanked, boy! This all ends by Motorcycle Man scaring off the clowns, not before busting a cap in them fools first. What can I say, lady? Don't throw a man's mama off a building. Mortimer saves the day, also with this chick, and I can't remember her name, but she kinda looks like a younger Cecile from the Flash CW, so I'll call her Cecile until I can figure out what her real name is. They take refuge in this arcade, and most of them are pretty shook, except for Mortimer, who's trying to smash Cecile. Like, she's got a boyfriend, bro. Yeah, that's the wrong Cecile, but still, bad timing, dude. Manny makes the realization that they need the artifact to get rid of the killer clowns. MatPat finds a map of the room they're currently in, so they start searching around the room for a hidden entrance shown on the map. They find out that they need to use the Yahtzee of Death in order to open the door inside the fridge. The door opens and they all make their way inside. They find a map of the town in the room and notice that after they recover an artifact, more of the map will be visible for them. They find essentially the synopsis of the season on back of the map, I believe, and it reveals why the town is locked away, which is because it was frozen in time to prevent the antagonist of the season from killing everyone in it. The town is frozen via a spell, but the spell will end at sunrise. If they don't recover the artifacts, they dead, son. There are 8 artifacts in total, and if all of them are recovered, the Grand Master, I believe is his name, will be defeated. They learned that one person needs to die for each artifact to be recovered, though. Oh snap, it's about to get real. The voting system is also back for this. They're all shook, but also triggered at Joey because they think he knew this would happen, which obviously he did, but still, they're onto you, Joe. To cleanse the artifact that Joey won in the first episode, the Jack in the Box, they need to replace the spring and the song. The song is being held at an evil clown disco party, and the spring is being held at an evil clown tent. They realize they don't have enough time to stay together, so zoink Scoob, it's time to split up. Group 1 has to dress up like clowns in order to blend in. Before they go in, Mortimer gives some date rape type stuff to them and says it will knock someone out if necessary. What you got that for, Morty? They see Drunky the clown with a briefcase attached to her wrist, so they know this song has to be in there. She's drinking a beer, so they decide to put the sleeping stuff in her drink. Group 2 knows that they need to mess with stuffing somehow, so they start ripping apart stuffed animals in hopes of finding something. MatPat finds a coin in his animal, and soon so does everyone else. Back at the disco party, Group 1 finesses the alcoholic clown and gets the incentive in the drink. After this, Group 2 uses their coins to open a locked box with some good inside. Drunko starts stumbling like she's had one too many, and Group 1's like, oh snap homie, let's go outside and get you some air, and the air was too much for this freako to handle because she straight flatlines on this porch. They notice a code on the briefcase, and JC, being the icon he is, notices arrows pointing to polka dots on a picture. There's also a phrase that Joey straight up trashes to be misleading. It's a murder mystery, Joey. This isn't your first rodeo. Group 2 finds a comic strip in their box about Zero G-Man, who's sad because he can no longer fly. Their job is to now make Zero G-Man fly again. They call out Zero G-Man's name to open a box, revealing his action figure. They start filling up balloons with a helium tank to make the figure fly, but it's really loud and they know the clowns will hear them. One of the balloons pops, scaring everyone, and sure enough, Walmart Harley Quinn is on the hunt. JC notices that there are 4 platforms that the Hoochie clowns are dancing on. They have a certain number of polka dots on them, and they need to use that to figure out the combination on the briefcase. I'd go more in depth as to what exactly they need to do with the polka dots, but it's pretty confusing. Group 2 gets enough balloons for Zero G-Man to fly, and a box unlocks. JC figures out the math behind the combination. Again, I'm pretty lost by it, so I'm not even going to try to relay what he's saying. Just know he's doing work. JC tries the combination, and sure enough, it works. The briefcase opens, and the song has been recovered. In the meantime, Group 2 has also recovered the spring. Both groups meet back up, and they put the new pieces into the artifact, but it's still not enough yet. A note reveals that the artifact also needs a new jack for the box. To get that, 2 must be voted into a death game. One of them will survive, while the other is Denzel Washington. The 2 people up for death get to pick one person to play for their life, though. JC's sitting there like any volunteers, and they all look at him like he's crazy. It was a good try though, buddy. They decide to talk amongst themselves to get a feel for who didn't contribute as much as the others. Tila's name is the only prominent one brought up. JC is brought up as well, but he's dismissed very quickly after proving himself in the polka dot puzzle. The voting commences and MatPat decides to vote JC. This sucks because JC was a huge factor in the combination being solved for Group 1, but Matt was in Group 2, so he didn't even see that. There could have been better conversations in the grace period though. Roy is voted a couple times and so is Tila. JC is the first name drawn, and they're all shook. They're like, what? Even Matt's all like playing it off. He realized real quick JC did more than he thought, and he's trying to play it off real good too. Tila was the second name drawn, and she's all shocked, but let's be real, Tila. We both know you deserve them votes. JC ironically picks Matt to save him, and Tila picks Sophia. They head over to a tent, and Fruity Patootie is back with some knives ready to go stabby on someone. She informs them that in order to win the challenge, they must compete 4 mini-challenges. JC and Tila are tied into those spinny wheels of death and the game begins. The first station is a follow the ball game. Matt quickly advances through this while Sophia struggles for a bit. The second challenge is to eat 5 hot dogs whole with no drinks. I'm sorry, but this is not that hard. Come on, Matt. Matt starts lathering the hot dogs up with ketchup, taking his sweet time. Like, come on, man, you're kind of saving JC's life here. While Matt's lathering up his hot dogs, Sophia advances, and Matt's barely even gotten started. Sophia clearly hasn't eaten in days because she's going right in these hot dogs, man. She's ripping them apart, she's swallowing them whole. I feel bad for her boyfriend. She starts guzzling the ketchup like it's the best drink she's ever had, and Matt throws up like a fruit. Sophia takes the lead in the process. The next challenge is to launch a rubber chicken into a bucket. JC's like, for real, Matt? You're gonna let me die because of hot dogs? Matt finally advances, but right as he gets to the chicken game, Sophia advances to the final game, which is a baseball shootout type game. This last challenge is stupid easy, and it's clear that Sophia is gonna win this one. Matt makes an attempt at the chicken game, but Sophia recovers the new jack, which means she's won the game. Wacko starts shanking JZ maliciously like he's in the wrong cell block or something. JC dies, and I'm honestly pretty salty. I was rooting for JC in this game, and to see him go first, especially whenever he didn't deserve to go, and he just did so much, it just sucks. But now, the first artifact is recovered, and Tila lives to see another day, even though she definitely deserved Happy Time with Sprinkles more than JC. They're all bummed out about it, but seriously, why couldn't you guys have had better conversations? JC's death was so easily avoidable. RIP, bro, you will be missed. Before the episode closes out, a note reveals that not everyone in the town is telling the truth. $5, it's Cecile! Alright guys, that's really all I have for you in this video. That's basically the gist of the episode. If you guys enjoyed this, then please let me know. Smash your like button and comment down below if you guys want me to keep reviewing these episodes. This is kind of a different format for me. I don't normally go off of scripts, but obviously you guys, I'm sure you could tell that I was reading off of a script in this video. This is way too complicated of a thing to just kind of go off of. You'd have to watch the episode multiple times to really remember everything that happens. I had to go off a script this. I hope it wasn't too kind of robotic-y. I hope you guys still enjoyed it. I hope it sounded fine, but nonetheless, that's all I have for you guys in this video. So please like the video if you did enjoy, comment down below what you think of the video, and in the comments down below let me know who you guys are rooting for in Escape the Night, and also let me know if you guys want me to continue this. I'll continue it if you guys want me to, and if this video gets enough support, so let me know. And like I said, I'm interested to see who you guys are rooting for, so yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. The recent sub game has been seriously ridiculous. We've been blowing up recently. We're getting closer and closer to my all-time goal of 10,000 subscribers, and as you guys know, I'm going for 9,000 subscribers by June 25th. We're getting pretty close there. We've kind of hit a dead spot in the last few days, but you guys have been killing it recently, so I think that we can jump back up. Maybe this video will do well, who knows? But if you haven't already, please subscribe. I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day, week, and life. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Peace out.